Hello peeps. Good evening Deborah. Hello Joe. Hello Malcolm. Hope you're all okay. Hello Christopher. We are family. I have such an easy quiz tonight. I made it this morning and then I read it to myself this afternoon and I nearly just went, oh, I'll have to redo this. It's far too easy for you clever people. So we will see. Hope you're all well. No three amigos, as I've already mentioned tonight. They're watching the football. Newcastle and Man United doing really well at half time, 1-1. I dare say if they were getting beat 3-0 they would be joining us, but they're not. Hello Laura. You got the footy on too. Well done, Deborah. Are you a Newcastle fan, Deborah? Or are you closer to Sunderland? Oh yes, I don't know whether that's Newcastle or Sunderland. Black and white, there we go, that answers that. Well, good luck to Toon tonight. Although I have Manchester United on my bet. Hello, Catherine. That's a very pained smile emoji, that. Here's what we have for you this evening, my peeps. Here we go, 2 minutes to quiz time. Round 1, general knowledge and news of the week as always. And it is really easy, high scores expected. Fun trivia round 2. The picture round, again, dead easy. Sports night is the themed round, but it's nothing that should tackle you too much. And general knowledge and news of the week for round number 5. Maybe that's the trickiest round of the night, we shall see. As always, we have 2 rules. You don't use your mobile phones and you don't cheat your scores. That's it. The rest is easy. It's a pen and a pencil required. It's free to play for everybody. Anyone new that is watching or playing along, if you want to make a comment on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. I just believe you have to make yourself a YouTube account before you can make comments. So, I will leave it one more minute. See if the Chip Shop Bombers are making an appearance, or Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber haven't been with us for a couple of weeks, I don't think. Folk all are with us. Hello, Noel. Right, it is 8 o'clock, peeps. I am going to make a start. Best of luck to you all. Here we go. Round 1, question number 1 in general knowledge and news of the week. The word lunar. The word lunar refers to which celestial body? And it doesn't get any easier than that, my friends. Round 1, question 1. Give me a point is what it should be called. The word lunar refers to which celestial body? Question number 2. Question 2. In 1999, which illusionist was buried alive for 7 days? In 1999, which illusionist was buried alive for 7 days? Question number 3. Which was the second country after the US to test nuclear weapons? Which was the second country after the US to test nuclear weapons? In the news this week, question number 4. What was the name of the American rover vehicle that landed on Mars? Question number 4 in the news this week. What was the name of the American rover vehicle that landed on Mars? Question number 5. In what year did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate her Silver Jubilee? The year of the street parties. I couldn't get involved. I had swollen glands. Couldn't get involved in any of the sporting activities. In what year did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate her Silver Jubilee? Question number 6. Question number 6, round number 1. What type of car do the movie characters Thelma and Louise drive off the Grand Canyon? What type of car do movie characters Thelma and Louise drive off the Grand Canyon? Question number 7. Question number 7. How many letter O's are in the Australian suburb of Woolloomooloo? How many O's are in the Australian suburb of Woolloomooloo? Back to the news of the week. In the news this week was announced who has been chosen to represent the UK at this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Who has been chosen to represent the UK at this year's Eurovision Song Contest? Le Royaume-Uni, nil point. Question number 9. Who was the first United States president to have been married 3 times? Who was the first US president to have been married 3 times? Question number 10, round number 1. Who sang the theme song to the Bond movie You Only Live Twice? Who sang the theme song to the Bond movie You Only Live Twice? Question number 11. Question 11, I think we've had this before, but we'll press on. Used since ancient times. What is a baldric? Please don't put a Blackadder character. Used since ancient times. What is a baldric? And finally, on round number 1, question number 12. Which British knight released the 2012 album Kisses on the Bottom? Which British knight released the 2012 album Kisses on the Bottom? There's your 12. I will see you all in 8 minutes. Best of luck, peeps. Tell what I forgot to do, can you? Right, last few seconds, peeps. And that's it. Your time is up. Time is up. I do apologise, Catherine, for not putting the spelling of the word on the picture. There we go. The word lunar refers to which celestial body? Of course, it is the moon. In 1999, which illusionist was buried alive for 7 days? Was, of course, David Blaine. Which was the second country after the US to test nuclear weapons? It was Russia. What was the name of the American rover vehicle that landed on Mars? It was called Perseverance. Perseverance. In what year did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate her Silver Jubilee? It was 1977. What type of card and movie characters Thelma and Louise drive off the Grand Canyon? It was a Thunderbird convertible, a 1966 Thunderbird. How many O's are in the Australian suburb of Woolloomooloo? 8. It's WOO, LLOO, MOO, LOO. Woolloomooloo. In the news, who has been chosen to represent the UK at this year's Eurovision Song Contest is James Newman. He was the guy that was picked last year and it was cancelled, so they thought it was only fair that he represent them this time. It's a different song apparently. We had no chance for last year, we've got no chance for this year. Who was the first US president to have been married 3 times? It was, of course, Donald Trump. Who sang the theme song to the Bond movie You Only Live Twice? Was Nancy Sinatra. Used since ancient times. What is a baldric? A baldric is a belt. A belt. And which British knight released the 2012 album Kisses on the Bottom? Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney. So people, please give me your first round scores. Don't be surprised if the Three Amigos join us as the Manchester United have just took the lead against Newcastle. 11 for We Are Family. Good start. Well done, peeps. Laura, 9. Brilliant. Nolan, folk all, 9. Well done. $10 for Davies Dunsters. That is a fantastic start. Well done, Catherine. H&M Mal, a good solid 8. 12 for the Fence Gang and the Rays. A fantastic start, Joe. Well done. Auntie P got 8. Now, I'm not sure how many more teams are with us. It seems like a quiet night. We will see. I don't know whether Chip Shop Bombers are here. I will leave it another 30 seconds before I press on. I do apologise for having no pictures on the first round. I just forgot to do my opening sequence bit. We'll play my music. There's the Chip Shop Bombers. Hello, Ron. Nice to see you out tonight. Missed you last week. Chip Shop Bombers start with a nice solid 9 points. The Fence Gang are in the lead on 12. We Are Family are on 11. And there's a few ears on 9 and a couple on 8. So 3 questions from first to last. I think we can press on. And I will do this time. All right, round number 2. There you go. We've got some nice pictures for you. James Dean's Song of Sixpence and some planets. There we go. It is the fun general knowledge and fun trivia round. Very similar to round 1 if anyone's new with us. It's just that this one doesn't have any news of the week in it. So, here we go. Round 2, question number 1. The flag of Hong Kong features a flower of what colour? The flag of Hong Kong features a flower of what colour? Question number 2. In which movie does James Dean play teenager Jim Stark? In which movie does James Dean play teenager Jim Stark? It's always good to have an oldie on your team. Question number 3. In the nursery rhyme, Sing a Song of Sixpence, who was in the garden? In the nursery rhyme, Sing a Song of Sixpence, who was in the garden? Question number 4. Question 4. Which female singer released the 2012 album entitled simply Red? Not Simply Red. Which female singer released the 2012 album entitled Red? It's always good to have some youngsters in your team. Question number 5. In what decade was Red Rum trainer Donald Ginger McCain born? So in what decade was Red Rum trainer Donald Ginger McCain born? Question number 6. What is the national musical instrument of Wales? What is the national musical instrument of Wales? Question number 7. The world's first baby produced from a frozen embryo was born in which country? The world's first baby produced from a frozen embryo was born in which country? Question number 8. Question 8 of 12, round number 2. Dr. David Livingstone died looking for the source of which river? Dr. David Livingstone, I presume, died looking for the source of which river? Question number 9. Which planet in our solar system has the greatest gravitational pull? Which planet in our solar system has the greatest gravitational pull? Question number 10. Question 10. On which part of the body would a zucchetta be worn? On which part of the body would a zucchetta be worn? I pronounced that 2 different ways, just in case one of them is actually correct. Question 11. Question number 11. Which US state is known as the Badger State? So which US state is known as the Badger State? And finally, question 12, round number 2. In 2011, DC Comics revealed Wonder Woman's father to be which god? In 2011, DC Comics revealed that Wonder Woman's father was which god? There are your 12. Best of luck. See you in 8. Last 10 peeps, last 10. And your time is up. Here are your answers for round number 2. After that, can I have your combined scores, please? Thank you very much. The flag of Hong Kong features a flower of what colour? It is white. In which movie does James Dean play a teenager Jim Stark? It's Rebel Without a Cause. In the nursery rhyme, sing a song of sixpence. Who is in the garden? It's the maid. The maid was in the garden. Which female singer released a 2012 album entitled Red? It was Taylor Swift. In which decade was a Red Rum trainer Donald Ginger McLean born? He was born exactly 1930. So it was the 30s I was looking for. What is the national musical instrument of Wales? It's the harp. The world's first baby produced from a frozen embryo was born in which country? The Aussies did it. Australia. Dr. David Livingstone died looking for the source of which river? Was the Nile. Which planet in our solar system has the greatest gravitational pull? It's Jupiter. On which part of the body would a zucchetta be worn? Well, it's the skull cap worn by a cardinal, so it was on the head. Which US state is known as the Badger State? It's I can never say this. Wisconsin. And finally, in 2011, DC Comics revealed Wonder Woman's father to be the witch god? Zeus. She is the daughter of Zeus. Please send me your scores. Manchester United have just gone 3-1 up. I apologise for all the Geordies, but that does mean my bet is okay. Scores from round 1 and scores from round 2. Combined total is 10 for a total of 21 for We Are Family. 10 is a good score in that round. Well done, Noel. Folk all 9 and 10 again. 19 is great scoring. Well done. Davies Dunces 10 and 9 for 19. Ron Chipshot Bombers 9-11 for 20. Well done. There's 2 points from first last in the first 4 groups there. Thought it was Britain. Louise Brown, number 7. Is that a test tube? Was that a test tube, Deborah? That's not the same thing. 12 and 10, 22. Joe, spot on. 9 and 9. How was that for consistency, Laura? Bell ends. Deborah, oh maybe, LOL, kiss. It's okay. 8 and 10 for H and Mal, great score and well done, 18 points. Who scored? The third one was penalty, Fernandez. Anti-Pat, 17, 8 and 9. I believe that is all of us. What shall we do next? We're going to have pictures, then we're going to have a themed round. Themed round, someone sent me an email the other day, not one of you, someone from who buys quizzes, and was requesting another Disney round, so I might be having a Disney themed round very soon. I know we do them quite regular, but it'll be new, of course, because I'll have to sell it. Right, pictures. Right, pictures, round number 3. 10 points available for this round. 7 minutes you have. Best of luck. Last 10 peeps, last 10 seconds on the pictures. Not too taxing, I hope. Right, here are your answers. See how well you did. Number 1, of course, Rod Stewart. Number 2, Pauline Quirk, looking really well. Stephen Mulhern from Saturday Night Takeaway. Apparently there was a lot of complaints, a lot of people phoning the television station up complaining about the bulge in his pants. There we go. Number 4, Carlo Ancelotti. Number 5 is a new series on Netflix. It's called Behind Her Eyes. We just power watched that. Full series done in a night and a bit. And you're in for a treat if you want to watch it. Number 6, name the character Poop Deck Pappy. Of course, the father of Popeye. Poop Deck Pappy is his name. Kim Kardashian, who is just getting a divorce from said husband. Alexei Navalny is number 8. Arabella Chai, or Chi, from one of the reality shows. And the gentleman who decided, he's the governor of Texas, Ted Cruz, and he decided while they were all snowed in and covered in ice, he would go off on his jollies on a holiday. Very nice of the fella. There we go. So, 10 points available. Can I have your scores, please? Right, here we go. Christopher Clark, 8. Total of 29 for We Are Family. Cheers, Christopher. Davies Dunces, 10, 9, 7 is 26. Good scoring, well done. Vorkall, 9, 10 and 7, total of 26. Laura, 9, 9 and 7 for 25. HM Mal, 8, 10 and 7 for a total of 25. Joel, Fenscan, 12, 10, 7, 29 in total. Chip Shop Bombers, 9, 11 and 7. Was it a tricky picture round? There seems a lot of 7s. Well done though. 27 in total. Where's Auntie P? There's Auntie P. 8, 9 and 9 for 26. 9 in the pictures for Auntie P. Go Auntie P. Well done. Cracking score that. In fact, that was the top score. Auntie Pat got a top score. First time ever. Well done. Congrats. Let's press on. Right, Sports Night, promise you it is nothing that's going to trouble you. It's an easy sports round. Because I've got all the answers. So, best of luck everybody. Here we go. Round number 4. 12 points available. As always, mark your own scores. 1. Question number 1. In cricket, how is an over in which no runs are scored commonly known? How is an over in cricket in which no runs are scored commonly known? Easy. Question number 2. What is the minimum number of serves required to win a game of tennis? We have had that before, so it should just be a memory test. What is the minimum number of serves required to win a game of tennis? Not a match, not a set, just a game. Question number 3, question 3. The term Texas hat-trick, was first used when a player scored 4 goals in which sport? So the term a Texas hat trick was first used when a player scored 4 goals in which sport? Question number 4. Question 4. Apart from fishing, which sport could you catch a crab? Apart from fishing, which sport could you catch a crab? Question number 5. Question number 5. How many hurdles are jumped in a 400-metre hurdle race? How many hurdles are jumped in a 400-metre hurdle race? Who's in the lead at the moment, by the way? We Are Family 29, Chip Shop Bombers 27, Fence Gang 29. Question number 6, round number 4. In what decade were professional athletes first allowed to compete in the Olympic Games? So I don't want the Olympics, I just want the decade. In what decade were professional athletes first allowed to compete in the Olympic Games? Question number 7, just in case you thought you'd finish with that cricket helmet at the top. Back to cricket. How many runs are awarded in cricket when the ball hits a fielder's helmet that is not being worn? So how many runs are awarded in cricket when the ball hits a fielder's helmet that is not being worn? Sometimes I put it behind the wicket on the floor. So if the ball ever hits it, how many runs are scored? Question number 8. The 2017 Tour de France began in which country? The 2017 Tour de France began in which country? Question number 9. Do you remember the old Aguero commentary? Who did Manchester City beat to win the Premier League on the final day of the 2011-12 season? So who did Manchester City beat to win the Premier League on the final day of the 2011-12 season? Final day, probably the final kick too. Question number 10. Question 10. In a surfing competition, each wave is judged on a scale of 1 to what? So in a surfing competition, each wave is judged on a scale of 1 to what? Question number 11. Question 11. Which England footballer was famously never given a yellow card? So which footballer went through his career without being booked? Which English footballer was famously never given a yellow card? And finally, question number 12. Not such an hard round, was it? Sports night. The Pittsburgh Penguins play which sport? The Pittsburgh Penguins play which sport? Happy feet when they've won. I will see you all in 8 minutes. That's 10. There you go. Time's up. Time is up. Here are your answers to the sport round. Wasn't tricky at all. In cricket, how is an over in which no runs are scored commonly known? It's called a maiden. A maiden over. What is the minimum number of serves required to win a game of tennis? It's 4. The term Texas hat-trick was first used when a player scored 4 goals in which sport? It was in ice hockey. Apart from fishing, which sport could you catch a crab? It's of course in rowing. How many hurdles are jumped in the 400-metre hurdle race? It's 10. In which decade were professional athletes first allowed to compete in the Olympic Games? It was the 1980s. How many runs are awarded in cricket when the ball hits a fielder's helmet that is not being worn? 5 runs. 5 runs are scored, or awarded, sorry. The 2017 Tour de France began in which country? Well, it wasn't France, and it wasn't England, it was in Germany. Germany. Who did Manchester City beat to win the Premier League on the final day of the 2011-12 season? It was Queen's Park Rangers, QPR. In a surfing competition, each wave is judged on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Which England footballer was famously never ever given a yellow card? Was Gary Lineker. And the Pittsburgh Penguins play ice hockey. Twice in the quiz tonight, ice hockey. 12 points available. How clever were you? Manchester United finished 3-1, so unlucky all you Geordie supporters. Telling that one, 39 in total for We Are Family. Chip Chop Bombers, 9, 11, 7 and 10, 37. Laura, 9, 9, 7, 7 for 32, which is bang on your average score of 8, 8, 8 and 8. Davy Zunces, 10, 9, 7 and 7 for 33. Fuck all, 9, 10, 7 and 8 in that round. So 8 out of 12 is a good score. Well done. Total of 34. Ben's gang got another 12. Fabulous. 12, 10, 7 and 12. 41. Awesome. Well done, Joe. And the rest of the team. H. Mal, a cracking 9. Well done. 8, 10, 7 and 9 for a total of 33. Some good scores tonight. Oh, Auntie Pat. Where's Auntie Pat? I think Auntie Pat might have fell over the cricket helmet. There's Auntie Pat. Another 9. So consistent. Well done. 8, 9, 9 and 9. Wow. What is that total? 34. Last round. The final round, round number 5, general knowledge, news of the week. Mark your own scores, there are 12 points available. We got some Roman stuff, some Shakespeare stuff, and Prince Charles. Here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Round number 5. Question number 1. In Greek mythology, which serpent grows 2 heads for each one removed? In Greek mythology, which serpent grows 2 heads for each one removed? Question number 2. In the animated movie Ice Age, what type of animal was Sid? In the animated movie Ice Age, what type of animal was Sid? Question 3. The name given to which Roman emperor derives from the Latin for little boot? The name given to which Roman emperor derives from the Latin for little boot? How many Roman emperors do you know? If you don't know, just take a guess. In the news this week, question number 4. Who was announced as the new host of television's Countdown this week? So who was announced as the new host of television's Countdown? Question number 5. Question 5. Lima is the capital of which South American country? Lima is the capital of which South American country? Question 6. Guess the year. Guess the year from the following 2 clues. Construction begins on the Millennium Dome. And writer Catherine Cookson sadly passed away. Construction begins on the Millennium Dome and writer Catherine Cookson sadly passed away. Question 7. Bechamel sauce. Bechamel sauce is one of the 5 mother sauces from which country's cuisine? Bechamel sauce is one of the 5 mother sauces from which country's cuisine? Let's jump into the news. In the news of the week, question number 8. To which hospital did Prince Charles travel to visit his father this week? Naughty. Not allowed. But I guess the rules don't apply to them. To which hospital did Prince Charles travel to visit his father this week? Question number 9. The smallest sizes of bra cup are denoted by which letter of the alphabet? The smallest sizes of bra cup are denoted by which letter of the alphabet? You're a sing-a-song this week. Question number 10. Question 10. Which song contains the following line? Now you're moving in high society, don't forget I know secrets about you. Which song contains the line, now you're moving in high society, don't forget I know secrets about you? Question number 11. Question number 11, round number 5. Celesteville is the fictional home of which cartoon elephant? Celestville is the is the fictional home of which cartoon elephant? And finally, in Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, what was the name of the shrew? In Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, what was the name of the shrew? Age 12, best of luck. See you in 8 minutes' time. Last 10 seconds. And your time is up. So for the last time tonight, here we go. Round 5 answers coming your way. In Greek mythology, which serpent grows 2 heads for each one removed? It's Hydra. Hydra. In the animated movie Ice Age, what type of animal was Sid? Sid was a sloth. Sid the sloth. The name given to which Roman emperor derives from the Latin for little boot is Caligula. Caligula. In the news, who was announced as the new host of television's Countdown is Anne Robinson. Good old Anne. Lima is the capital of which South American country is the capital of Peru? Guess the year from the following 2 clues. Construction begins on the Millennium Dome and writer Catherine Cookson sadly passed away. Was 1998. Bechamel sauce is one of the 5 mother sauces from which country's cuisine? It's France. In the news, to which hospital did Prince Charles travel to visit his father this week? Was King Edward VII's hospital. King Edward VII's, yep. The smaller size of bra cup are denoted by which letter of the alphabet? It's A. Which song contains the line, now you're moving in high society? Don't forget I know secrets about you. Is Baby Jane by Rod Stewart. Celesteville is the fictional home of which cartoon elephant? Was Baa. And finally, in Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, what was the name of the shrew? It was Katharina. Katharina. Some tricky ones in there, but it is round number 5. Finish you off with a half tricky round. So how has that affected the final results? I will hang about to see who's won before I sign off for the evening. Thank you all as always for coming. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. We will do it all over again next Sunday at 8 o'clock. I will waffle on a bit while I get 10 for us, Phil. Good last round at 49 in total. Thanks again. Thank you, Christopher, and thank you, We Are Family. 8, 9, 10, 7, 8 and 8 for a total of 42 for Noel, Davy and Fokal. Laura, 9, 9, 7, 7 and a nice solid 8 for a cracking score of 40. Well done. Davy's answers 10, 9, 7, 7 and a real good solid 9 to finish with 42. Chip Shop Bombers. You can't have 16. Stop it, Ron. Ron's now going to send me his correct score because he says he's got 9, 11, 7, 10 and 16 for 53, which is fairly unimpossible, Ron. Thanks, Phil. Off to skip around with a wolf. He's going around the blick. I'm sure it's the block. And with the dog, he hasn't got a wolf. Joe Thornhill and the Fenskin are tonight's winners. 12, 10, 7, 12 and solid 11 for the last round. 52 for the Fence Gang and the Rays. Congratulations, you are tonight's winners. Malcolm, thanks for the great quiz. See you all next week, folks. Good night, Mal. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. HM Mal 42. Cracking. Well done. 8, 10, 7, 9 and 9. That's a solid set of figures. Joe, thanks, Phil, and everyone. Kiss, kiss. Good night, Joe. Auntie Pat's finished with a 12. There's Pat's finished. Tonight's quiz, Auntie Pat got a first top score and a first maximum. 8, 9, 9, 9 and 12. Well done. Chip Shop Bombers, 9, 11, 7, 10 and 10. 47. Sorry about that. I was thinking about brash. Hope you've all had fun, people. I'm going to do some stuff on the on the Facebook quiz page. I will put some of the answers of the questions on with some videos, as I always do. I will try and remember to sort a certificate out this week. Well done to the Fence Gang. Well done. I will see you all next week. I'm going to stop my recording. I'm going to stop my stream, and I will see you next week.